Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to week 8 of the BMO report and a very special Halloween edition. As you can see behind me, we spared no expense with the set this week, blowing out the BMO budget this week for the big Halloween spectacular. Hope you enjoy. Looking back at week 7, another exciting week of football, obviously. Did not disappoint. A couple big upsets from the Vikings, from the Patriots. We also had the Miami-Philly game, which was a pretty great game on Sunday night. The Eagles took that one, and they looked pretty good, and that was definitely a preview of a possible Super Bowl there, so we'll see what happens. The other hot topic from this past Sunday was the no-call, no-show from Bijan Robinson. No prior notice on any of the pregame shows, but basically he had one carry on the day, played minimal snaps, and cited headaches for his injury. Interesting to see how this is going to take place moving forward because, a team cannot just not disclose an injury like that and then leave everybody hanging. Way too much money on the line these days with the gambling, fantasy, all that jazz. So interesting to see how that goes. But anyway, we're moving on. We have reached the halfway mark of the fantasy season now. The BMO season is moving along, and it is definitely up for grabs. There is 14 teams in this league, and I think there's 14 teams still in contention. The BMO championship is undoubtedly still up for grabs heading into week 8. We had two matchups in Week 7 go down to Monday Night Football late in the evening. Let's see how those two shook out. Everyone's favorite Ginger looked to get back on track this week versus a slumping BMO San Martino team. Would the return of Austin Eckler prove to be a factor in this one? Austin Eckler returned to action after missing 3 games, but he was not a factor, only scoring 5.5 points versus the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, absolutely dominated, going for 39 points. This one was close going into Monday night. George Kittle's 9 points were just enough to get past Dre Greenlaw and Bino squad by under 2 points. Calvin Ridley's underwhelming 1.25 points certainly didn't help Bean's cause as he falls to 4-3. Felton's much-needed win gets him to 3-4 and in the thick of the playoff hunt heading into the stretch run. In the BMO game of the week, 6-0 boy faced off against a Spoonie team in what would be one hell of a matchup. This one certainly did not disappoint as 2 of the top teams in the BMO put up solid efforts this week. There is no Spoon got just enough points from Nick Bosa Monday night to squeak by the boy by 0.15 points. We will wait to check the stat corrections on Thursday. Spoonie survived the Bijan Robinson no-call, no-show to pick up the win. Amon-Ra St. Brown led the way with 21 points for the Spoon man. Josh Allen and Travis Etienne gave boys some great efforts, but Spoonie was just a little bit better this week. These two could see each other in the playoffs in the late December.
Hey guys, it's the Tall Kid coming at you from Austin, Texas this week. Still trying to track down that guy Carl. Anyway, we went 1-2 last week. If we would have bet Michigan, we would have went 2-1, and it would have been a little bit better week, but nothing's guaranteed in life. That's why they call it gambling and not winning. The only guarantee I will make is that I'll find myself at Terry Black's or the Salt Lick tomorrow. And you can put your money on that. But let's try to go 3-0 this week too. Okay, so we got a lot of top-ranked teams on buys this week. People that we would normally bet on, we just don't have access to. But we will stay inside the top 25. I did kind of like Penn State and Ohio State this week, but they have matchups within their conference, so I think we're going to stay away from those. First matchup I'd like to highlight would be Oregon and Utah. Oregon is number 8, Utah is number 13. It's a 6-point spread. The over-under is 48 points, and we are going to go ahead and take the over. Oregon, in every single game they have played this year, the point total has been at least 48 points. And in 5 of those 7 games, it's been more than 48 points. So I do feel comfortable here. I get that it's another top-ranked teams. Maybe we'll have 2 good defenses, but Bo Nix is on fire, and I think that the over's coming in here. Okay, so I did lie. I am going to go with an unranked matchup here. The second matchup is going to be Mississippi State and Auburn. The spread is 6.5 points. Auburn is given 6.5. The over-under here is 43.5 points. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take the over. And the reason I say that, both teams are 4-3, so there's been 14 games played in total. And out of those 14 games, 11 of them have gone over 44 points. So again, feel fairly strong about this one. We're going to go over 43.5 points for the Mississippi State-Auburn game. Okay, for the last game, we're going to look at the Notre Dame-Pittsburgh game. Notre Dame is a 20-point favorite, and the over-under is 44.5. I think that Notre Dame's probably going to put up a lot of points. Maybe they'll cover the 20-point spread. What are we looking at? 34-14, 33-13, something along those lines. I don't know if Notre Dame will get there. Maybe Pittsburgh will put up a fight, but if they do, does Notre Dame win 27-20, something along those lines? I'm taking the over in this game. I do think the point total is going to be over 47, with the over-under being 44.5. So we should be covered on that one. And there you have it. We're going to take 3 overs this week. Take care, fellas. Bye.
Here we go for a pivotal Week 8 in the BMO. We have no teams on a bye, so all teams will have their full complement of players at their disposal for this week. That's going to be big. Looking at the league, we have either most of the league at either 4-3 and 3-4 at this point. So a lot of teams are definitely in the hunt. A lot of big matchups this week. We're going to knock them out right now. We're going to look at a few of them. Let's get after it for Week 8 in the BMO. We got a real spooky contest for this week's Game of the Week. Fresh off his first loss on the season, the boy takes on a streaking Joe H, who buried Doughboy in Week 7. It will take more than Witch's Brew and Proton Packs for Joe H to knock off the first place boy squad this week. Christian McCaffrey will need to once again rise up and put up huge numbers for Joe H to even have a shot. With no bye weeks and boys team at full strength, look for Heapsop Boy to come up with enough ghoulish efforts from his squad to get by the howling hardman.
First game of Week 2 for the BMO, we got Hashim versus Doughboy. 2 of my favorite people in the league, big fans of both. Probably explains why they're both under 500 right now. Hashim is on a bit of a hot streak. He's won 2 in a row. Lamar Jackson seems to be hitting his stride. He's got, I think he had 38 points last week. So he's got Cooper Kupp, a tough matchup for Kupp this week, but I mean, it's still Cooper Kupp. And David Njoku, I probably pronounced his name wrong. What the fuck else is new? Had double digits last week. So I like everything Hashim has going on right now, other than the fact that I like him to win the game. Doe, I'm sorry, buddy. I did it to you again, I guess. Maybe I can reverse it for you this week. I told you were good a couple weeks ago, and now you've lost 2 straight. All I can say, buddy, is stay low and hope the Uncle Eddie jinx works in your favor. I'm taking Hashim by 5 in this one. Game 2, we got Joe against Big Mike. The host with the most versus Grande Miguel, a.k.a. Banana Man. The 7th team in the league versus the 8th team in the league. Somebody's going to 4-4. Somebody's going to 3-5. You know, on paper, if you don't look at the matchups, these teams are pretty evenly matched. The problem is, if you dig a little deeper, you got Stafford and Puka against Dallas. You got Barkley against the Jets. Although, you know, actually, guys, the Jets' run defense is not... Just the run defense has not been as great as you might think, but still Saquon's health is in question. On the other hand, you got Mike with Kamara playing Indy. That's a plus matchup. You got Kelsey playing Denver. He could go for fucking 40. And even Gus Edwards against Arizona is a nice matchup to have. I take Big Mike in this one. Somewhat close, somewhat decent scoring game. 130 to 120, we'll call it. All right, guys. Time for NFL Week 8 picks. And before you jump on me about Week 7, let's just keep in mind I'm still 11-10 on the year. And honestly, anybody that had a good Week 7 is either fucking stupid or just plain lucky. All right? So I get home from EJ's soccer game, and it's like 2 o'clock. I missed the beginning, but the Ravens winning over the Lions by 28. The Giants and Bears both up double digits. The fucking Patriots beat the Bills. And by the way, Tyrod Taylor, fuck you. We don't need to know your real name. Hey, fuck off. You're going to get crushed this week. Guys, for Week 8, I got to go to some old favorites to get back on the horse here. Love Jacksonville. 2.5 points. Love the Texans. 3 over Carolina. Carolina's 0-6. They're fucking terrible. Why are the Texans only giving them 3? And then Minnesota's only giving Green Bay a point. I'm a little confused by that too. I'm going to go with the Vikings. -1. This is Uncle Eddie saying, if you don't like my picks this week, just wait till the playoffs.
That was a downright scary episode. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks to Eddie, thanks to Tall for their contributions. Hope you guys find your winning ways in Week 8. And as always, please support the BMO. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Everybody enjoy their Halloween, enjoy their Week 8 action. We got Jets Giants this weekend. If you can get over to Joe's Bar and Grill, it's going to be a hot spot this week, so we'll hope to see you over there. But until next week, you stay classy.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, hey, what's up? Pino here with my dope new BMO hoodie, just in time for the holidays. Order yours today at the BMO shop.